is up, guys? My band just released a brand new music video. This song is called There's Not Enough Penicillin to Save You, Honey. Go to the video, click the link down below, comment, like it, say something nice, and even subscribe to the Music Records channel for more. It is a funny video if you ask me. So comment the video and get one free match cast. So on with the video. Welcome to the video, ladies and gentlemen, and thank you for sitting through that little ad I made. Please help support me and my band. That would mean the world to me. And a few things I have to say before I start the match. You want to hear this, trust me. Spiff and I are talking about doing a tournament coming June 22nd or the weekend after that, which is June 29th. So I haven't figured out what day will work best for me yet, but get ready for the tournament, guys. It's going to be even better than last time. So June 22nd or June 29th. And I will make an announcement when it's set in stone for sure. This is just a soft announcement for those of you who actually watch my videos. But anyhow, just letting you know on that. And I have to tell you, today I am excited to cast this video because the best player of Supreme Commander 2 has sent me a replay. When he sends you a replay, you drop what you're doing and you cast him. So Polarbearz sent me this replay and he said it is possibly the new meta. So pay attention, guys. He sent me 3 replays and I think you guys definitely want to check it out because, well, he is the best player of all time right now. He won the last 2 tournaments, so just to let you know. So anyway, guys, let's start this video. We got the one, the only Polarbearz spawning in as the orange Aeon Commander. He researched build costs down on the planes, and he's building an air factory first, and then getting eco. And his opponent, we got rainbows and unicorns, putting down a single mass extractor, and then going for an air factory. She is spawning in as the blue UEF commander. And now she is getting a land factory. So let's see how that goes on. So speed this bad boy up just a little bit. Because we all know it's scouting time. And Polarbearz scouts first because he went straight for the air factory, and rainbows and unicorns built a mass extractor first. As you can see, Polarbearz has 2 air units. Well, then again, I think he's assisting with his commander. So neither player has lost an air unit whatsoever. And rainbows and unicorns putting down another air factory, and Polarbearz putting down a second land factory. So we got Polarbearz putting it down. This will be a nice spot for rainbows and unicorns to raid because that is 66% of Polarbearz energy right there. Let's see how rainbows and unicorns is doing with the energy. That's 2. Is there a third one? No, there's only 2. No, there's only 2. Definitely needs to get down that third one. Nice radar placement. And something got shot down there. Probably one of rainbows and unicorns air units. So do note, both players are researching in back. Same with rainbows and unicorns because they are no broadsword. That's an interesting choice. That's a very expensive, that's quite an expensive unit. Very strong, but air most definitely has to be won by the player building them. But Rainbows and Unicorns hasn't stopped building wasps. Now Rainbows and Unicorns knows that they're ahead on the air front because they are UEF. They definitely have more air. And they both have 1 factory building interceptors. Now this is going to be a very annoying unit to try to shoot down. That's a lot of health. There's only 4 of them. They're not going to do a huge amount of damage, but there's still 4. Going on 5. There is no anti-air in this army. There's no reason for polar bears to push it out there, except for to soak up damage. That just literally melts that mass extractor. And polar bears, oh, he's committing his air units to the fight, and he gets an anti-air tower. The timing on that was superb. And Rainbows and Unicorns moves the air units out of the way. Takes out one of polar bears' mass extractors. Now, this engineer would be a prime target, a really great target for Rainbows and Unicorns to take out. And Rainbows and Unicorns is getting another 4 air factories. Now, this could be a mistake or it could be amazing. Because you got to remember, guys, air units don't do a whole lot of damage to ground targets until there's a whole lot of them. However, this is really working for Rainbows and Unicorns. Except for the mass amount of crawdads taking out the wasps. Now, these units are dying needlessly. They might want to just... Wow, maybe I was wrong about land units. Well, if there's a small number of land units, they die fast. Those crawdads are just tickling these guys. And I just caught polar bears sucking up some delicious yummy mass. That mass, yo. That Boda Boom is boosting the health of those crawdads. Very nice. Baiting them into an anti-air tower. That was a smart move. Now, I don't agree with Rainbows and Unicorns' move right there. Probably should have kept moving them to this mass extractor and these energy generators. Taking out these energy generators against Aeon would be big. It wouldn't cripple them right away because I'm sure Polar Bears has a whole lot of energy stored up. But for Aeon late game, they highly rely on, what would you call it, teleport. So teleport is a huge thing. Now, we got Harvogs coming in, which is not a bad idea whatsoever. Polar Bears has 2 research stations. How many does Rainbows and Unicorns has? None, but Rainbows and Unicorns is getting an expansion. Definitely ahead on the mass game. Definitely want to use that to her advantage. Might want to get a research station. Now, let's think here, guys. Definitely want to take out energy from Aeon early on, even though they have a nice bank of it. If the player is not able to teleport, just like I said, guys, teleport is going to be incredibly deadly and very good against air units because they'll be able to zip across the map and get the AA where the AA is needed. Now, they got Boda Booms. Well, they get shields. Now, Aeon units get double shields. Very strong. And again, an energy-intensive faction. Polar Bears probably wants to think about putting down more air. Now, see what I mean, guys? Teleport is very strong. Now, these gunships probably don't want to be right here. Yeah, they're not gonna take out that factory. Definitely want to take these gunships and start taking out mass extractors. Now, the Harvogs don't do a huge amount of damage to air units, but they still do quite a bit. Polar Bear's teleporting an engineer. Are you serious? Makes sense. Needs to get some mass extractors back online. Now, Rainbows and Unicorns has an expansion. Definitely wants to consider getting another. Yep, definitely happening. Definitely wants to start considering building some research stations since the opponent is on the back foot here. Now AC1Ks, that is a very interesting choice. Not a bad choice whatsoever, which actually would be the final nail in Polar Bear's coffin because he cannot contend with the air that's out right now. All that Rainbows and Unicorns has to do is switch all of the air units from, what would you call that, from broadswords to straight up wasps, and there'd be nothing Polar Bears could do to defend against it except for a bunch of Harvogs and anti-air towers. So yeah, we shall see how it goes. Now it's kind of a stalemate here. Nobody's really pushing at the moment, except for Polar Bears did just push. Why did I look away from the screen for that 1 second? That mass extractor got blown up. It wasn't a stalemate. Polar Bears was being a sneaky sneak, like he likes to be, with his MMLs. I like this. Polar Bears sucking up that mass, getting that mass, yo. Delicious yummy mass. It is delicious, magically delicious. Now, Polar Bears doing a very sneaky sneak of a scouting run, and it's going to work. Rainbows and Unicorns is going to see it just when it's too late to stop it. Radar definitely saw it, but might not have been able to do anything about it. But Polar Bears saw it and is doing something about it right now. Now, this AC1K has been seen. And remember, guys, Polar Bears has teleport and Harvog, so they're very fast. Polar Bears could easily research the double shield upgrade. They Boda Booms in there, yeah. Maybe, no. No Boda Booms. And there we go. This expansion is now under fire. There's a bunch of gunships, but just do know gunships are very, very slow. Training 2 on air units, not a bad call at all. Look how slow the gunships take to kill these units. Now, these guys are... Oh, there's an AC-1K on the field! But the Weedu boats, what's happening here? Oh, they're going after Rainbows and Unicorns. Oh, goodness. And Rainbows and Unicorns gets teleported on. And in the red, and is it happening? Boom! Down goes Rainbows and Unicorns, because Aeon is a balanced faction, guys. I'm just kidding, of course. But Aeon with the teleport and the Weedu boats. Very, very strong combination. As you could see, Polar Bears did not have to fight the gunships. All he had to do was teleport out of the way and use his Weedu boats to bomb Rainbows and Unicorns ACU, and then teleport on him and win. Probably shouldn't have worked, but it did. But if Rainbows and Unicorns was able to kill that air faster and push those gunships on the ACU, which is out here with no anti-air whatsoever, probably could have been able to kill Polar Bears. Probably would have been able to happen. But shoulda, woulda, coulda. Polar Bears hit his ACU very well, used his land units to great effect, was able to counter a very big twist on the meta using gunships before securing air, but before having air superiority or air control. I mean, she definitely had control, and then she gained superiority quite quickly. And then she just went back to having control because she didn't kill all of Polar Bear's air. So guys, hopefully Polar Bears doesn't get mad. I am revealing some of the meta before a tournament, new meta before the tournament. This one is kind of a traditional gameplay from Polar Bears, but he did all the right things to counter the tricky Thing that Rainbows and Unicorns did, which could have won the match quite easily if Polar Bears, if Rainbows and Unicorns, well, not Rainbow, if Polar Bears didn't adapt to Rainbows and Unicorns attack. So anyhow, guys, I'm going to end this replay. Let me know in the comment section down below if you want to see the other Polarbearz replays. He said he's giving away the meta if I cast these. I kept them secret to keep his secrets safe. But let me know if you guys want to see. And Polarbearz, comment down below if you want the community knowing about your secrets. I know them, but I'm probably not good enough to implement them just yet. I would need a lot of practice. And unfortunately, I work a lot and I have a lot of other interests like my band and other things. So I'm busy. I'm also planning a wedding. So don't expect me to be able to do those out of the gate because don't get to I don't get to play a lot. I would love to spend hours and hours with you guys, and I wish this game had a flourishing competitive community. Think guys, how are we going to give this game a flourishing competitive community? How are we going to do it? Think about it, figure it out, and let me know. We need to make it happen. And join the Discords in the links down below. I need to make a Discord video very soon. It's going to happen. So anyway, guys, like this video, subscribe to my channel, favorite because that helps me out, and send your good replays to stillspeaks@gmail.com. And check out the tournament that's coming up. I'm hoping it's coming up. I will announce it sooner than later. I'm going to be coming out with a Forge Alliance Forever video soon because it is a new month. The one for April is done, but send a good replay of Forge Alliance Forever because I need them. So where am I in all this? Yeah, I'm trying to remember. I have a Patreon page. If you guys want to help fund the tournament, hook it up with some cash. I would greatly appreciate it. If you want to help fund me and my band, click the links down below and at least buy one song for $1. That would mean a lot to me. And yeah, I think I'm at that time, guys. Oh, comment down below, say something. Excuse me. Comment down below and say something nice about Polarbearz, about Rainbows and Unicorns, about the match, about my clan, my band, any of that stuff. And yeah, I think I'm at that time now. Share with your friends, family, and foes because they need something interesting to watch as well. And as always, everyone, GG.